Hey guys, so I wanted to make this video today kind of in response to a lot of questions that I have gotten over the last 4 days about conditioning equipment. And I've gotten a lot of, we don't have any kettlebells, we don't have any weights, we don't have any weighted balls, we don't have a weighted bar. And so how, with the things that we have at home, can you get your conditioning done? So I rounded up some things that we have at our house today. And we're gonna do some kind of functional equipment making because I know everybody's not gonna go out and buy stuff right now, and this is pretty easy. The cat litter right here, I got at the Dollar General. That's what we're gonna use to weight things down with. You can also use sand, you can also use rocks. Whatever you can use that holds weight, you can use. This is a Swiffer duster, this kind that you put the thing on, that I have at my house. We have 3 of them, so I took this one. I pulled the end off of it. We are going to weight it with cat litter and make us a little mini weighted bar. This is a bag of sugar we are going to make a cheapo kettlebell out of. A Pringles can. A bouncy ball that I sliced open that we're going to pour some cat litter in, and we are going to make a weighted ball. These are cheapo dollar headbands that we're going to use as circle bands for conditioning. And I know everybody has one of these. This was a bubble wand. And I poured the bubbles out of it because Link hasn't played with bubbles in I don't know how long. And I tore the wand out of it and threw it away. And we're going to weight it to make some little hand weights. None of this is going to be super heavy, but honestly, for kids that are 12 and under, they really don't need anything more than 2 to 3 pounds in each hand, if even that. Now, my older kids, you guys are probably used to using weights in the gym, so you kind of know what you can use. Since you're not in the gym pounding on yourself, you can probably increase your weight a little bit. So this is going to be mainly for my little kids, my hot shots, my recreational students, all of those kids that are not used to having anything weight-wise. We are going to make some stuff that's appropriate for you to use that will add a little bit of difficulty to what you're doing. Mom and Dad, you need to help with this guy, okay? Because there is going to be some slicing of things. We don't want them to do that. We want you to do that, all right? So first thing, super easy. This is a Swiffer stick. It's open on the end. I have a funnel. Okay. You can put your funnel in the end. This is a cheapo, just a crappy cup that we have at home. I'm going to fill it up with cat litter. Now, I've duct taped it right here in the middle because it's a telescopic pole, but any pole will work. A broomstick, a mop, pretty much anything that you have will work in this situation as long as it's open on one end. So I'm going to take my cat litter and I'm just going to pour it in till it's full, which was pretty quick. I'm just going to kind of tap it till it goes down because it does like to get stuck in the middle where that telescopic thing is, and you'll be able to feel it. And I'm doing this outside on a towel so I don't make a mess inside. And that's pretty full. And that right now weighs probably 2 to 3 pounds. And well, I've lost the end. But all I'm going to do now is I'm going to tape up the end really, really good. Almost like putting a Band-Aid on the end of the finger. All right. And now that's completely sealed, and that weighs about 2 to 3 pounds with the cat litter inside of it. Maybe like 1.5 to 2, which is very appropriate for the little guys, okay? All right, so that's the first thing, okay? Second thing, good hand weights, old bubble wand. Okay, we're gonna make hand weights out of a Pringles can, and we're gonna make it out of a bubble wand. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna pull the end off. I'm gonna put my funnel in. I'm gonna fill it up with kitty litter. Sand is probably the best thing. I didn't have any sand. There was no sand available, so I got kitty litter, and it's working pretty good. You're just gonna fill that guy up all the way, as much as you can. And that weighs probably a pound, and that is, the little kids don't need any more in a single hand than a pound to 2 pounds. That's actually perfect for them. And then, but again, sand would work better. It'd be a little bit heavier, but this is good. If this is all you can get, this will add a little bit of weight to each hand, and it's perfect. All right, now we're gonna make the weight ball. I'm gonna use the same process. This is gonna take a little bit longer. So I've got a slit cut in the top of this old bouncy ball. This was a bouncy ball I found downstairs. There's a slit that I cut open. I'm gonna put my funnel in. We're gonna fill this guy up. I'm gonna use a little bigger funnel. He's almost full. And you kind of got to move your funnel around in there so you get him really good and full. Because if you just fill it to where it's kind of comfortable, it's not going to be super tight. We want him to be a little bit tighter so that he's good and full. And right now that probably weighs about 3 pounds. That's actually about what we use in the gym for the little weighted balls. So I'm going to fill him just a little bit more. All right, so he's pretty full, and that feels about like the weight balls we use in the gym. So now I'm going to take my duct tape and I'm going to tape over my slit. And guys, you're going to want to wrap this completely so that it doesn't bust open while you're using it. You don't want to see any of the original bouncy ball. You want to get that duct tape on there really good. I'm going to show you one my husband made. It's humongous. It weighs 25 pounds. He made this about 12 years ago. Ugh. But it's going to look like this when you're done. Duct tape. That's silver duct tape all the way around. And that thing has lasted 12 years. Okay? Uh-oh. Sorry guys, technical difficulty. All right. Next is the Pringles can. We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna fill this guy up. And I'm actually not even gonna use the funnel for this because I can just dip him in. All right, and then we're gonna put the lid on. And again, you are gonna duct tape all the way around for 2 reasons. 1, so it doesn't come open. And 2, because when a Pringles can gets moist, it kind of disintegrates. So we want to protect that Pringles can from the sweatiness of our hands. So you're gonna duct tape all the way around. I bet you guys can get way more creative than I can. And I'm trying to do it fast so the video is quick. Okay. Go over the top so the lid doesn't come off. All right, and you want to cover the whole Pringles can and the whole lid. All right, and now we have, and that weighs about 2 pounds. If you put sand in it, it'll probably weigh 3 or 4. But now you have a hand weight that's pretty easily accessible for you to use. All right. All right, so we got a weight ball. We got a hand weight. We got another hand weight. We got a weighted bar. I haven't spent more than $5 yet, guys. All right, let's make our kettlebell. So that's the biggest one that I've had people say, I don't have a kettlebell. And I was trying to think, what can we use at home to make a kettlebell? Well, guess what? This is a 4-pound bag of sugar. I've put it inside of this Ziploc bag, and I'm gonna tape this baggie shut all the way. We do not want it to come open. Okay, for a couple of reasons we don't want it to come open. Number 1, we don't want to make a mess if it comes open. And number 2, we still want to be able to use the sugar so we're not being wasteful right now. So I am duct taping that baggie shut. Then we are going to take a regular old plastic bag. We're going to put it inside of it. I'm going to tie it up. Probably double knot it. All right, and then guess what, guys? Super simple. With handles, I have a 4-pound kettlebell, okay? Obviously, if you want more, you can put 2 bags of sugar in there, okay? You can use all kinds of things inside of there. It's easy for the sugar because it's weighted on the outside. You know how much you're getting. All right, cool. Frisbees. I know a lot of people said, we don't have sliders. Do you have Frisbees? And if you don't have Frisbees, paper plates work okay. Styrofoam plates work better for sliders. For exercises with a foam block. This bouncy ball is one we had downstairs. It works great. It squishes almost just like a foam block. It works awesome. All right, biggest one I've heard. I don't have any bands at home. Yeah, you do. These are headbands. And they are almost the size of a circle band. Okay? Look, I'm stretching it really far. It may break, but their legs are not as big as mine. And it doesn't give you a ton of tension, but if you put more than one around, if you put 3, that's gonna give you a lot of tension. Okay? And then my last suggestion is sidewalk chalk. I've heard a lot of people say, we don't have any agility ladders at home. We don't have anything to jump over. Well, most people have a driveway, and you can draw yourself an agility ladder, or you can draw yourself a box to jump over. Okay, you can do all kinds of things with sidewalk chalk. All right, so I hope this helps. If you have any further questions, please feel free to shoot me an email. Thanks, guys.